Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Howdy, gamers. How we doing? I was gonna stream earlier, but then I spent like 30 minutes playing with Discord Nitro that I have for a couple weeks. And updating all my profile pictures and banners on like all my different servers and stuff. I got really into it, really into decorating. But howdy, hi, how is everyone? We're gonna hop right into the game. Yes, yes, yes. Middle, regrouping with Ernest and Mano. Epic. Don't know how long stream will be because my glasses were got broke. So, like on the side of them got broke. So now they sit crooked on my face, and it after a while it makes screens go and like swirl and twist, and I can't take them off because then I can't see. So we deal. March 13th, 2:34 p.m. Wild Wild West area. It's so silent. Looks like we got the boot again. With Lance safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely onto the murder. You mean the infighting between the kidnappers? Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper. Miles, my boy! Okay, yeah, I assumed it was him. Oh, she was crying. Tell me it's true. Tell me that you've really found my boy. Yes, Mr. Amano. We found him earlier in the stadium. Then, my little Lance is unhurt? He's not exactly the picture of perfect health, but his life is not in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang. Poor Lance. It must have been so horrible for him. Locked up like a... Alright, see ya. Wait, it's actually letting me move? That's funny. K, are you seeing this, K? K, are you seeing this? I just got an achievement for it. They say that couples who cross this bridge together will find happiness. Or so the Gatewaterland pamphlet says. But you'd think that they'd already be happy because they were able to come together. Okay, you're such an angel. Logistics aside, I wonder who came up with this tale and when. This bridge doesn't look old enough to be the stuff of legends. Well, some things are better left uninvestigated, don't you think? Ignorance is bliss. Okay, do you know the name of this game? Really? Nothing to say, huh? Okay, it stops. Oh, look at them in their full HD-ness. Adorable. That land looks like it's got a lot of good stories to tell about the olden days. Oh, it looks incredibly new to me. Ugh, Mr. Edgeworth, you need to lighten up and get a sense of humor. That was rather rude, but just this once I'll look the other way. On second thought, maybe the first thing you need to work on is tact. To think they were but a hotel. Now they have their own safari park attraction. Talk about a veritable goulash of rides and attractions. With so many of them, you'd think they would have a ninja house. Like one of those buildings with a zillion secret places to hide in. Those are fun. Well, they don't. Hey, how can you be so sure? Oh, I know. I bet they really do have one, but it's hidden in real ninja fashion. Come on out, Ninja House. I know you're around here somewhere. A hidden ninja house. Next she'll be looking for a lost pirate ship. Hello. This man looks suspiciously like the precinct. Oh, it's the chief! Look at that lovely smile on the blue badger's face. Ah, it's looking at me! Make it stop! It's scary! It's alright, dear. You want to know something? I was the one who created the blue badger. See? Look at his eyes. Don't they look just like Daddy's? It's scary. It's scary because they do look like yours, Daddy. Well, that was rather depressing. I think I'd better leave the two of them alone. Oh my god, I'm just rolling in achievements today for having met the creator of the blue badger. Why is there a blue badger here too? Are you deathly allergic to him or something? It's not that. It's more the half smile on his face. It's really unsettling. She's disturbed by the half smile? I'm more disturbed by its movements and how it managed to obstruct an investigation. Alright. Oh, that's right, you guys are here. Sorry, I got distracted. I didn't Dang it! He's gonna run away. Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough. It was nothing. I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver. But I have to say I'm relieved that Lance is alright. Oh, that's right. I mustn't forget to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him. My dear Lance Amano, may I come see you again, your beloved Viola. Okay, a letter? We just got a letter. The way Lance is being chased after by women reminds me of someone I know. I almost can't believe he received yet another love letter, you know. Here, take a look for yourself. Isn't this a breach of confidentiality? It's a love letter, Miles. Oh, hey! Okay, yeah, Tender Lender Loan Company. Okay, so it is Viola Cadaverini. Oh, that's cool. My dear Lance Amano, may I come see you again? Your beloved Viola. Oh, that's so cool. It's a very simple love letter. Oh, hey, let me see. That's really weird. It's from a loan company. Tender Lender. Looks more like a collection bill to me. Letter for Lance Amano. The sender is the Tender Lender Loan Company. Interesting, interesting. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's up? What's up, girly pop? Stop crying. He loves me not. He loves me not. Oh, that's the 12th one. Viola, is this a character we've met before? Yes, it's Viola Cadaverini. From the 3rd game. No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try. Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you've gone through. I suppose if they were me, then... I believe you said that you are Lance's girlfriend when we first met, correct? Yes, I am, but oh, it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring. It looks like a ring pop. Yeah, okay, it is. It tastes so sweet when you look at... Oh, it's so wonderful. You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop ring? So, which is it? Have you guys not decided if you're going out, or is it just one-sided? Decided? Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know? My father used to work for Mr. Amato. And so, Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud. I don't see how that's anything to be embarrassed about. So your father was an employee of the Amato Group? What did he do? I heard his job was to fly around the world. On Pegasus. Pegasus? Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company. You had me there for a second. But now it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore. Oh, I see. About 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus. He rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned. He had to get a gallon of milk in the sky. Riding Pegasus to whereabouts unknown. Sounds like the stuff legends are made of. It's been so long since the last I've seen my son. I don't think I'd recognize him if we were to ever meet again. I'm so sorry, Lauren. But I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live. About this incident. Incident? But isn't the kidnapping already over and dealt with? I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident. How did you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped? Oh, that's because of my woman's intuition. Uh-huh. I don't believe it. I was, as she said that, I was expecting, like, either locks to go over her heart, or, like, the doom-doom from, like, Apollo's bracelet. I forgot, that Miles Edgeworth's superpower is puzzle pieces, not not anything fancy. You based everything on that? I know everything when it comes to my Lance. It's really strange. It really must be destiny. Ugh, she started fantasizing again. So, what are you gonna do now, Mr. Edgeworth? We already established that there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there is one location that might hold a clue or two. The isolation room. The crime scene. The kidnapper's hideout. Probably the kidnapper's hideout. The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout. But we're still not allowed in, remember? Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there is no harm in asking that officer over there to let us in.
Excuse me, sir. Can I come in, please?
What do you have to report? Sir, nothing unusual or out of the ordinary, sir. Where have I heard such redundancy before? Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir! Roger, sir!
Thanks.
That was surprisingly hassle-free. Are you certain? Didn't Agent Lang order you not to allow me in? Sir! That's true, sir, but... Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir. Aw. And I couldn't refuse a request from him.
Wow. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has a following.
Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you, sir. What is this? Colin Deveray, sex male, dominant hand right. That's gonna be important. The dominant hand thing. Height 5'8", weight 123.45 pounds. Whereabouts unknown after his escape from Penny... Oh my gosh. From Penny Dent Prison. Stole a gun from a guard during his escape. We thought he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are, but despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up. Okay, so this is the... Yeah, this is the butler. The man in this picture. Isn't this Mr. Oliver Deacon?
But the name here says Colin Deveray.
What is the... Yeah, alright, there it is. Oh, okay. That's the same name as the one on the back of the pendant. It appears that Colin Deveray was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison.
What? Then what was he doing here?
Apparently he broke out of jail and then just vanished.
Hello.
He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon. Okay. Colin Deveray dossier details Oliver Deacon's real name and history.
Now, I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Is there some sort of link between the victim's past and this current case? These police documents are rather detailed.
Hello. Hello. Hi, everyone.
I should take the time to give them a thorough read eventually. It's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout.
Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first, think later.
More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. I'll be lurking. Hope you're enjoying the game.
Yay! Thanks for the lurk. Thank you.
I am enjoying the game. It's lots of fun. Are we committing intensive investigations? The most intensive. More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you could please unlock the door, officer. It was locked up until a little while ago, but since then the door's been wide open, sir. I'm not sure I follow what it is you're saying. Care to explain in a bit more detail? Sir, the door was locked down tight when they went to check out the room. So they got about 10 officers to help out and break the door down, sir. I see. I guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. Well, let's see what we find. March 13th, 2:55 p.m., kidnapper's hideout. So this is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed.
Well, you were tied up for a while in the room next door.
Kate, please, must you bring that up again? Please don't bring up my tragic past, Kay. Now then, down to business. There might still be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can of the other kidnapper's identity. Begin investigation. Alright. Awesome.
Watch out, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a broken mirror. It probably came from the haunted house. Tied up in the next room? Huh? You know, just casual, normal things. Why is this here? Are they planning to repair it? Imagine an Among Us inspired game, but it's all Ace Attorney characters and the two lawyers have to figure out who the killer is before all the innocent players die. That's pretty cool. Casual, normal things. A sign advertising the photo rally. Something I have absolutely no interest in. Okay, have I told you how much I hate the stupid photo rally? I bring it up every chance I get.
Yeah, but I do. And I'm gonna get my hands on the rest of the Badger family. You'll see.
She definitely brings a decidedly different atmosphere to a criminal investigation. I hate advertisements. Lol, that's what Edgeworth is thinking. These damn ads. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. This coffee pot. This key. See, what I would do in this instance if I was in the lair is just take the coffee machine. I wonder what this key is to.
You got me.
It reminds me of the key we found in the other room.
That's it! This must be the key for one of those trapdoors.
That wasn't a trap door. You only call it one because you quite literally jumped into it.
Hey, but isn't that what you're supposed to do when you see one?
I am not having this conversation with you. Cheap styrofoam cups.
Looks like only 3 cups were used.
They were on top of the table. The coffee looks like it was poured today. And yeah, and then they left all 3 cups in a weird line like that. Nothing drank out of them. A poster of Gatewater Land is stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige. Gatewater Land has it all, and it's waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? Okay, the chair. Folding chairs, and by the look of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers.
There are 3 chairs! Count 'em, 3 chairs! Set around the table.
3 of them were set up. It's likely that the kidnapper sat in these. It's almost like there was 3 kidnappers. Oh. I still think Lance is gonna be one of the kidnappers. I feel like he faked his kidnapping. Come on. This must be where they dispose of old and worn out costumes. That's so sad. It would seem they'd throw the costumes away in pieces. In the hideout, there's a trash bin for old and useless costumes. Is the key on the wall connected to the door on the left? I don't think so. I think it's connected to this trapdoor. But let's see. Beyond this door.
It's where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you.
Must you keep reminding me?
But it's the room where I got to see your awesome face.
You didn't need to remind me of that mortifying moment either. Unused folding chairs lean against the wall in their folded state.
Wow, whoever lined these up did it perfectly. They're not even a single hair off. I'd feel bad using these because it'd be like stealing the perfection away.
I suspect it's more like you wouldn't want to be the one to put them away.
Hey, there's a trapdoor in this room too.
We know, Kay. We already established this a while ago. It's not a trap door. It's an entrance to an underground passage, Kay. God.
Yeah, Edgeworth?
So what would you call the door? A floor door?
I know that.
The door leading to the outside world was locked, so Lance must have escaped his prison through here. That's what a trapdoor is. It literally is. What have we here?
Looks like a sword. A broken sword.
Strange. Why would it be broken like that? Found lying next to the door, broken cleanly in half. Interesting. Swords don't usually break on their own.
That's true.
Alright then, let's think about it in this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for or on something? Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more on this later.
Okay.
This door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
The doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up.
I suppose that's what happened when 10 officers break their way in as brute force. So I'm wondering, since the officers broke in, maybe the sword was holding the door shut?
Hey, that's odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent.
But how is that possible after what that officer told us? Okay, so it's definitely the sword was propping it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, if the lock had been in use when the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked.
So the lock on the door leading to the outside is undamaged. How can that be? The door had to be forced open, yet the lock is intact. Was it not locked? So yeah, he totally faked his kidnapping.
Ooh, they have barrels like these just outside.
Yes, and?
Well, I know I already asked you when we were out there, but if these were real, what would you put in them?
There's an expectant gleam in her eyes that I'm about to dash. The panel that hid the entrance to the underground is propped up and wide open. Be careful of where you step, Kay.
I only fell into that other opening once, you know.
Alright. I think we have enough logic. There we go. Okay, 3 cups, 3 folding chairs. Easy.
There was 3 kidnappers.
The common denominator between the cups and folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costumes is also 3. So yeah, it's kind of been obvious that there's 3 kidnappers.
Wait, but I thought there were only 2 kidnappers.
Because Lance is the 3rd. He faked his kidnapping. Indeed. Something isn't adding up. Literally. This man is the guy in the word problems and math that are like, I bought 10 dish soaps. And used 6. How many does Johnny have left? Is it possible there is a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? Alright, and this one, I think. Yep, okay. It's a bit strange that the police had to force their way into an unlocked room. One look at the pristine door lock and anyone can see that it was not in use at the time.
But the policeman outside said that it took 10 men to get it open.
A door that was locked tight, despite it being not locked at all. It can only be because of this.
Oh, you mean...
Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. Do you see how the handle is completely destroyed?
So that's how the sword broke.
It was used to jam the handle to the hideout store. I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers, but instead we've only uncovered more questions that need to be answered. What is it? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct? What are you doing, suddenly popping out of the secret entrance like that? It looks like a random asset from another game, something out of Hello Kitty. This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir. We badgers also make use of it in our duties.
Look, why don't you get out of there first and then we'll talk, okay?
I beg your pardon, miss. This would be Kuromi if she was more happy and less emo. It's like the middle ground of Kuromi and My Melody.
Proto Badger, get! Alright, only one more to go.
What are you getting all excited about?
Did you forget? The photo rally, duh. See, look. Now all I have to do is get a picture of the bad badger and I'm done.
Ah, yes, I vaguely recall a contest or something of that sort. The advertisement's literally right behind you. You were just complaining about it. What? It's gone. But where did it go? What happened? What's wrong? A bad badger costume is missing, sir. Do these guys have no eyes? The proto badger doesn't.
Oh, is that all?
Here, that's what they all look like. The bad badger's got cool sunglasses.
Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it.
I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken. Oh, someone stole another costume. What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? I bet you the kidnappers inside the costume. Whoa. Mr. Proto Badger, please tell me a little bit more about these costumes you use. And also take off your head. I want to see who you are. What did you mean by a bad badger costume is missing? Why, just what I said, sir. We are 1 bad badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all times.
Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park,
the other should be in that room. Actually, both of them should be in that room. Huh?
What do you mean?
Normally, we don't use the bad badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. It's the stage show where the bad badger wreaks havoc around the park. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is a theme park. It's a theme park. Why? There's children here. Why does one of the mascots run around with a gun? I don't care if they're police mascots. I don't care if he's a criminal. Why is he running around with a gun? It's the stage show where the bad badger wreaks havoc around the park. And the other badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir. 'Cause it's funny. So true. I'm speechless that such a show exists. Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume.
Then doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the bad badger?
Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir? I'm running around without safety cap on. All this basically means is that the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total. Then are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers? No, I don't think that's very likely.
Oh?
Recall the costumes for a minute.
The stolen ones, you mean?
What proves that a 4th kidnapper does not exist? Something. Probably.
Take that!
If you had 4 people and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume, oh yeah, you'd steal the, yeah. Wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume instead?
Yeah, that makes sense, but then they'd have to be pink, and that's a girl color.
And yet the kidnappers decided to steal another bad badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes. The question is why. Thank you for the posture check. A 4th stolen costume by the 3-person kidnapping group. Where's the other costume? Okay. In the hideout, there's a trash bin for old and useless costumes. The second bad badger costume. I believe it may be closer at hand than we think.
What do you mean?
That costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants?
Hey, you're right. Let's get it out of there and take a look.
As I suspected. It's a bad badger costume. Who would name their kid Edgeworth? Well, his real name's Miles. His first name's Miles. His last name's Edgeworth. As I suspected, it's a bad badger costume.
Well, minus the head.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. That's suspicious.
Look, its hand is hurt.
It looks more like something was ripped off of it. I wonder why this bad badger costume's right hand is torn up like that.
Maybe it's a flesh wound from a fight with the blue badger. I always knew the blue badger was one ferocious beast.
I somehow doubt that even real badgers are as bloodthirsty as that, Kay. Okay, we're deducing. I'm assuming we're deducing something here. Let's see our evidence. Oh, maybe it's that? Let me see if there's anything that goes with the hand thing, but I think it's that. That the bad badger's head was in the isolation room. This is a clear contradiction of the facts.
Huh? What are you talking about? Are you gonna fill me in or not?
Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, maybe it's not. Okay. Even so, it's still. Wait. Well, maybe it's not quite so clear.
Even so, it's still a contradiction, right?
Or it might not be.
You're acting really weird, Mr. Edgeworth. Just tell me if it's a contradiction or not.
My apologies. There's definitely something off about this costume. If only I could envision the truth in my head and be one step closer to it. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, he's missing the gun. Got it. The gun's a part of the costume. I believe what we have here is an inconsistency.
Between what?
Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand that it should be.
Oh, the gun.
Precisely. The bad badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However, you there. Did you remove the gun from this bad badger's right hand? No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume. As I thought, the rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. Mr. Proto-Badger, the gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct? Absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun. However, it can fire blanks. Why? Why can it fire blanks? We need to use them for the stage show. Get, like... Okay. It seems that our kidnappers also had a need for the model gun. My dear costumed friend. Observed from the Bad Badger's costume, it's capable of firing blanks. Awesome. Let's go. I think we're about done with this room.
So what's next?
Well, we found a few answers. But there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, Kay. Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Hi. You've gotta hurry, sir. Come on! What is it, detective? I found a blue badger costume down in front of the main gate, sir. Why does Kay always look so happy? She's just living her best life. What?
Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing?
Bingo! That's why you've got to come to the main gate with me right now. If we hurry, we still might be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sir. Alright, let's make haste to the main gate. Oh my god, there's a lot of to be continueds in this chapter. Final confrontation, former. Oh. March 13th, 3:45 p.m., Gatewaterland main gate. Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe? Just on the other side of the fountain, sir.
Was it out here in the open all along?
No, it was not, Kay. No, it was discovered in the tall grass back there. They had to fight off a Pikachu, but we got it. We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly. Then let's get down to it. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. This headpiece. This must be the Blue Badger Officer Meekins crossed paths with. Oh, the nerve of someone throwing a Blue Badger away like this. I worked so hard to create this character, it's like my baby. How could anyone do this, sir? How? Detective, how about channeling your anger towards finding the culprits? Good idea. Oh, wait until I get my hands on. So who are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Why don't you try figuring it out yourself for a change? What do we have here? Some wings? Oh, the Pegasus. It's a Pegasus. Ah. What do we have here?
Oh, it's another pendant. That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that?
He's a detective. Why is bro asking him the questions?
And hey, this pretty baby's made of platinum silver too.
Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon? Is it possible that these two... Hold it right there! Yeah, hold it right there. Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you? A pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. I would not have this man investigating my murder. If I get murdered and this man is my detective, I'd come back to life and kill him and go back to being dead. How can you tell? Look here, read off what you see. Lauren D. Oh.
Lauren? Hey, it's a name that's engraved on this. I don't think Lauren Pops is your real name.
My guess is a daughter. I'm guessing her real name is Lauren Deacon. Or not Deacon, Deveray. Lauren Deveray.
Interesting.
Who's Lauren? She's the guy that got kidnapped's supposed girlfriend. Miss Pop's pendant data jotted down on my organizer. Well, Lauren. You're in big trouble, girlie. Well, gamers, I'd like to continue. Where did the others come from? They just magically appeared. I'd like to continue, but I've got to go. So,
Thank you guys so much for joining me.
don't leave on this cliffhanger. I'll be back tomorrow. Guaranteed. Guaranteed back tomorrow. What time? Probably 2:30 EST. Let me find someone to raid. Who's live? Damn it, I'm gonna be outside. Oh, dang. Might be a little later. We'll see. Let me find who's live. You. No, not you. You. I'm gonna be back at 7 p.m. EC. Well, I can't be that late. Oof. Because I leave for the weekend. I gotta watch the video after it's over. I know. Bye! I'll see you guys later. I wish I could keep streaming a little bit, but I gotta go.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Send some love over to Hollow's Rose. I'll catch you later.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.